Indonesia, the world's largest archipelago, consists of more than 17,000 islands, each with its own culture, landscape, and biodiversity. The country has vibrant cities like Jakarta and serene natural wonders like the sandy beaches and rainforests of Borneo. Known for its diverse culture, Indonesia boasts a rich heritage with influences from Hindu, Buddhist, and Islamic traditions. From the breathtaking temples of Borobudur to the pristine coral reefs of Raja Ampat, Indonesia is an enchanting destination for travelers. In this video, I will show you the best visiting place in Indonesia. Number 1. Sombori Islands. Sombori Island has to be one of the most wonderful places we've seen in Indonesia. The hundreds of paradise islands and lagoons have earned it the nickname of the Raja Ampat of Sulawesi because it looks just like the famous islands in West Papua. This is a very remote island, but getting there is worth the hassle. We discovered several hidden lagoons and beaches that hadn't even been named yet, and saw wildlife ranging from giant sea clams to hornbill birds. Number 2. Bunaken Islands. Bunaken is a small island north of Manado, the capital of North Sulawesi. The Bunaken Marine Park has some of the most popular Indonesian islands for snorkeling and scuba diving, and there's even a big sandbar you can walk around on when the tide is low. We visited Bunaken on a day tour from Manado, but you can also come with a public ferry if you plan to stay longer. The main island has lots of accommodations so you can stay close to the action. Number 3. Siau Island. Siau is a small volcanic island north of Manado, but it's more remote than Bunaken and not as well known, although it probably deserves to be. The reason I've listed it as one of the best places to visit in Indonesia is because of its nature and scenery. It's outstanding, but still pretty much unknown to international tourists. Siau Island is home to one of Indonesia's most active and amazing volcanoes, Mount Karang, and the island also has its own unique species of tarsia. This is definitely one of the more obscure islands to visit in Indonesia, but that means you'll be the only tourist around. Number 4. Selayar Island. Selayar is a long, skinny island south of Makassar, the capital of South Sulawesi. This is another good place for snorkeling and island hopping, or you can stay directly on a private white sand beach at Selayar Eco Resort. Sadly, a lot of the beaches in Selayar have been completely ruined by plastic trash, common in many Indonesian islands, but if you look around you can still find some good ones that are cleaned regularly by the resorts. It's easy to reach Selayar nowadays. Number 5. Sumatra Island. Sumatra is the biggest island inside of Indonesian territory, and it has the biggest volcanic lake in the world, Toba. It also has some of Indonesia's biggest waterfalls. This is definitely one of the best places to visit in Indonesia. We spent 2 months in North Sumatra and barely scratched the surface of this island. There are so many amazing things to see and do, but the critically endangered rainforests and wildlife would have to be at the top of the list. On a short jungle trek you can see orangutans, gibbons, leaf monkeys, rare birds and lizards, and many other animals. Number 6. Belitung Island. Belitung is a Bali-sized island off the coast of South Sumatra, and just like Bali it has so many amazing things to see and do. It's even been recognized as a UNESCO geopark for its unique landscapes. We spent 2 weeks here and were blown away by the picture-perfect islands and white sand beaches with granite boulders. This is an island hopping paradise at its best. The main thing to do here is the island hopping boat tour in northwest Belitung. You'll see perfect white sand beaches, turquoise water, rocky granite islands, underwater coral reefs, and even a Dutch lighthouse from the 1800s. Number 7. Karang Island. Pulau Karang is a small island off the coast of North Sumatra that you can visit on a quick boat ride from Barus. It's close enough to mainland Sumatra to be visible from the shore. We went to Pulau Karang on a day trip from Singkil, shortly after our visit to the Banyak Islands. Like the Banyaks, this is a relatively remote island, but if you already happen to be passing through the area, it's worth a detour to see it. Even though there's no hotel or other place to stay on the island yet, Pulau Karang has wonderful palm-covered white sand beaches, and there's a little lighthouse on the south side of the island. Number 8. Borneo Island. Borneo is the third biggest island in the world, and it's split between three countries: Brunei, Indonesia, and Malaysia. The Indonesian part of Borneo is called Kalimantan, and it covers almost 75% of the vast territory on Borneo Island. Kalimantan is a great destination for nature and animal lovers since it's home to lots of endemic species, including the Bornean orangutan. The island of Borneo is especially famous for its orangutans, which you can see on a riverboat cruise at Tanjung Puting National Park in central Kalimantan. Sleeping on the riverboat is a fun adventure in itself. Aside from the national parks, there are other noteworthy sites in Borneo as well, like the Ternate waterfall in West Kalimantan. Number 9. Ternate Island. Ternate is a small, cone-shaped volcanic island in the North Maluku province of eastern Indonesia. It isn't likely to ever become a big vacation spot for tourists, but it has some interesting sights and history. A long time ago, Ternate was one of the most important kingdoms in the pre-colonial spice islands of the Moluccas, and European powers fought over control of the spice trade there. Even today, this little island is still the main gateway to the North Maluku province. It only takes 1.5 hours to drive around the whole island in a circle, but there are several neat things to see. You can climb the active volcano in the center of the island, Mount Gamalama, or visit the scenic lakes and black sand beaches on the banks of the mountain. Number 10. Seram Island. Seram Island is another uncharted paradise in Maluku with fantastic mountains and rainforests, including the highest point in the Moluccas, Mount Binaya. Seram Island is best known for Ora Beach, a secluded private resort with views like Borobudur. The island also has Manisila National Park, which is home to lots of exotic and colorful birds and butterflies, and the deepest known cave in Indonesia, Goa Hattusaka. Seram Island is a bit hard to reach, but it's definitely one of the best places to visit in Indonesia. Thank you for watching this video.